Girl, you must have forgot where you worked when you went online and said all this.
I hate, like, I hate y'all. Like, you, like, I don't, oh, we were slaves, isn't that? I don't give a like, for a reason you guys were.
And I bet your ass didn't think the Houston Police Department was going to see that, did you? You have or have not seen this video already. This is allegedly Ashley Gonzalez of the Houston Police Department. An incident occurred. She went online and started ranting. These would have been social media friends. One of them recorded it, sent it to the news. And kudos to you, low-key, because she works with the public. So when you go on a full racist rant, and I'm not even going to say allegedly, because the shit's right there, why would you think that's okay to hit record and post that online? The Houston Police Department came out and said that she has been relieved of duty while there's an investigation. But not only did you say all that, you expressed that you also use that language at work.
I that on the neck, and I was like, come here, you. And oh my God, like, I felt like the world just stopped. Like, it was just peace.
And how you were going to take those feelings with you the next day to take it out on the next black person. The reality is, when you choose a job like that, your words carry weight, even when you're off the clock.
I personally want to thank the ex-Houston police officer, Ashley Gonzalez. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I want to thank you for your racist rant that I know you did not intend to be leaked, but thank you for doing that. People get upset when people go on racist rants or find out somebody is bigoted or something. I personally would much rather know what kind of person I'm dealing with. If you have a prejudice against a group of people based on whatever, whether it's skin color, religion, let me know now so that I can know where I stand. Because the last thing I want is to be in a situation where I am in need of help. I call the police. You come, you are called to protect and serve. You take one look at me, you see my black skin, and you've already decided that you hate me and that you want to make my life harder. Thank you for letting us know, letting the world know. And I honestly wish that people who have any type of prejudice, I wish it could be tatted on their chest so that the world can then navigate how to handle that person. There's too many closet bigots and racists that do what they do, and they can cause the damage that they cause because the people that they're around have no idea who they're dealing with. And there's so much of that in this country. And I know it's unrealistic, but it's like a sigh of relief when somebody's exposed like that. Because it's like, well, now we know. To me, it's like sundown towns, you know? Thank you for letting me know where the sundown towns are. Let me know where I don't need to be when the sun goes down. Tell me now. I don't want to be surprised. So whatever comes her way, let it come her way. But I really wish that more of that exposure happens, because it is a lot more common than we realize. And not just against black people, but there are so many people with prejudices and hidden agendas. You know, the role of a police officer is such an important thing in our society. And I personally believe it attracts two extremes of a personality. There are the good people that join the force because they want to make their communities better and they want to do what they can to leave an impact. And maybe, you know, there was an officer when they were growing up that left a good whatever. And then there are those people that like weren't picked for the football team and they've got a chip on their shoulder, or somebody didn't ask them to the prom, and so now they have a little authority. And now anytime they are triggered by somebody or some situation, they got to flex their muscles and let the world know that they're in charge. So once again, I want to say thank you to Ashley Gonzalez. And thanks.
But the original plan was to let her resign. That was the original plan, but it got leaked out. And whoever's leaking out the information, yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to, listen, I love to see people letting people know, say, hey, this is what's about to go down. Handle that, do something, whatever. I love when people do that. Oh, I love to have black people, whoever, just passing information. That's good. Even the original person that actually recorded her, doing that, right? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a black person in her chat that recorded that. It probably was somebody from her own community. And it's the thing, when she doing that, there are a lot of people in her community that's friends of black people. A lot of black people, they family members or whatever. They married to black people, especially here in this area, you know, definitely Texas. So I don't know why she thought that would have been okay with everybody. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Now she learned a good lesson. But let me say something else. What you saw what happened on the initial video with Ashley Gonzalez, right? And let me go and look exactly the first day I covered that, so I can go and just get a timeline real quick, how quick that actually happened from the time she got found out to the time she got fired. Just give me a second. I'm gonna glance. Let me glance at something in my archives. At least when I first started covering it, I think I started covering it. Hold on. What's the first time I covered that story? I'm looking for my picture. No. I think I covered it on this channel. It was 2 days ago. I actually covered it on the first time. 2 days ago, actually. And that was like, I think a day or so, right? Or a couple of hours after. No, it was, I think, either the same day or a day after. So it was 2 days ago I actually covered that. And we looking at today, she's fired. Now, how did that happen? Yes, we want to definitely give a shout out to Dr. Candace Matthews for receiving the video and putting the video out, drawing attention to it. Definitely shout out to Dr. Candace Matthews. We go ahead and give her a hand clap for that. She's doing the Lord's work by doing that, getting an anti-black racist off of the police force. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Also, when black people saw that, they didn't stay quiet. They actually didn't ask for permission. They didn't go to you notice the NAACP and the Urban League and Boulay Martin's gang and all of them. They had nothing to do with this. This was done by the grassroots completely. People seen this, got on code and said, oh, hell no, this is not about to go down. No. Everybody started speaking on it, using their platforms and their voice without needing a leader, right? Being on code. Then other brothers and sisters saw this throughout the country. They were speaking on it all over TikTok, all over YouTube, whatever, speaking on their experiences with people like Ashley within her particular community who have anti-black views, and brought that conversation more to the fore.
Hey guys, Megan Rainey here with KHOU 11 News, and we have breaking news. We just learned minutes ago Houston police announced they did fire Ashley Gonzalez. She's now a former officer. If you recall, Gonzalez was caught going on a racist rant on social media. That video was shared by thousands, and once police got wind of it, they actually relieved her of duty and they started their internal investigation. And they said on social media, after discovering the incident, Ashley Gonzalez was immediately relieved of duty in compliance with state civil service laws. An investigation was conducted as fast as legally possible. So there was some concern from the community. Why isn't she fired immediately? Essentially, police are saying that they did it as fast as they could. The chief, of course, did meet with her this afternoon, and our sources were telling us that she was going to be terminated. This just confirms that. The chief even said in this statement that he's deeply disturbed and that she has no place in law enforcement or in our community, or that behavior has no place in law enforcement or in our community.
After the Ashley Gonzalez situation, there's another incident that just happened right here in Houston at a Hart's Chicken off of 59. Now, this brother was in that particular restaurant, and one of the employees, she is a Latina, she ended up calling this brother an anti-black slur. Now, of course, I have to, silence that due to the platform that we're on. But let's go ahead on and check out this particular clip. Now, I want to give that brother a shout out for actually saying the location at 59 at Aldine Bender. Now, people in Houston, you know exactly those locations, right? Here's the thing. When it was brought to the manager's attention, he didn't do anything. She smirked about it. So after this Ashley Gonzalez situation, there's been a lot of conversation here in Houston about the use of the N-word and the anti-black racism that has been coming up with some, not all, some Hispanics here in the Houston area. And then now this video pops up. And so it's going to create more and more of a conversation. But here's the thing, is that, and I'm going to repeat this again, And somebody could tell me in the comments section, what did black folks do to any of you? Not just that particular community, but any of you. What did black people do to you? Well, what did they do? And, you know, long time ago, my wife is the first one that actually told me. She said, you know, Hispanics would be more racist than white people. Because think about it. How many white people do you really know that'll say that to you? It's very rare. And if a white person would say that to you and you told the manager like, they said, what? Oh, no, clock out and get out of here now. Oh, sir, we don't tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? So whoever the manager is or the owner, he said, like, it is what it is, right? And you wonder why a lot of black people don't support immigration. They don't support it because, you know what? They bring that attitude from their homeland. Because in Latin America, colorism is very prevalent. In Latin America, anti-black racism is also very prevalent. And so when I told you many, many times before that when people immigrate here, they don't leave their culture at the airport they come from. They bring it over here with them. So when they immigrate to a system that clearly says, hey, white is right, black is wrong. Oh, shoot, man, I was used to that in my homeland. I can do even more of that while I'm here. But the interesting part is you come here for a better life. You left your homeland for a better life, for a door that we opened. And some black people would say, look, I'm going to say it. Some black people would say, you're doing jobs that black people used to do. Because that's kind of what it is. All the chicken spots, black people had them jobs. Popeyes, churches, Hearts.
They caught her in 4K, saying the word that starts with N multiple times. And chat, she was actually a Houston police officer. Matter of fact, she's now been fired by the department because they caught her. And chat, it was all due to somebody telling on her. That was in her close friend's story. We have all of the details to tell you in this video. I'm gonna literally play this video for you, but just look at how much times I had to take out the word because it was literally an excessive amount.
One of times that I will always and forever say that we were slaves, isn't that? I don't give a like for a reason you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than the steal.
And she wasn't even using the A, she was using the R. And she was also talking about the time that she arrested somebody, a Moreno specifically, and she was saying how relieved she was to call him the word. Ashley Gonzalez had been with the force for quite some time. Matter of fact, this was the first day that she got hired on. Ashley has now been relieved of her duties by the Houston Police Department. Now, that can either mean that she got removed from her current responsibilities, either temporarily pending an investigation or permanently removed. Chat, I'm always making videos like this, so make sure that you guys stay tapped in for more.
It's going to be some smoke in the city. If they turn around and give her the opportunity to resign, that's a slap in everybody's face. And I'm letting you know it's going to be some smoke in the city.
Let me be crystal clear. I have no faith in HB's administration in this case.
We are not going to put up with it. We are not going to put up with it. We want justice, no peace. And when we can't get it, we're going to shut it down. We're going to shut it down.
So before that happens, it's going to be some smoke in the city. We are laying the groundwork for every city to watch what we're doing. Look how fast we moved on this. We can't no longer sit around and just talk about it on social media and don't put action behind it.
This Afro-Ghanese man is shocked that he's racially profiled in AutoZone by a Latina. He figures since they're both immigrants, she wouldn't racially profiled him, but he was in for a rude awakening.
To show y'all, I came into an AutoZone, and this young lady decides that she wants to follow me around and says that I'm not allowed to bring my book bag into the store. A grown man unable to bring a book bag in the store, and I'm a customer. Still following me. I never expected that this would happen to me. It's crazy. I look at folks all the time on TV, and I see when people follow them around stores. Stop being racist, Miss.
Hi.
Lilibet.
Hi.
Moroso, store manager.
Yes.
You're going to get some reviews about this place, okay?
Wow. I appreciate it.
You may just be the next person to be highlighted over the internet.
Yes.
We gotta stop making excuses for these immigrants, how they racially profile black people, how they discriminate against black people and blaming it on white America. Because whatever Latin American country she's from, trust and believe they practice discriminating against the black people in that country. They practice racially profiling against the black people in that country. Those Afro-Latinos in those Latin American countries countries, yes, they are profiled. They are discriminated against. So it's not like they just learned that once they came over here that they learned discriminating against black people. They learned racial profiling black people because they came to white America, and that's what taught that's who taught them. No, they've been already practicing this in the countries that they come from. Latin America is a direct reflection of the United States.
We told you earlier this week about a video that showed a woman using racial slurs to describe black people. At one point, she's heard making threats about abusing her power to arrest people because of the color of their skin. Houston police originally said that Gonzalez had been relieved of duty pending an investigation by Internal Affairs. But some of our viewers wanted to know why she wasn't fired. HPD released this statement within the last hour. Chief Noe Diaz says the behavior by Gonzalez was, quote, abhorrent, disgusting, and entirely unacceptable, with no place in law enforcement or our community. According to HPD, Gonzalez had been with the force since January of 2024.
The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I fucking hate niggers. Oh my god, I fucking hate niggers. Like, I hate y'all. Like, you, like, I don't oh, we were slaves this entire, I don't give a but like, for a reason you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than to steal. Like, oh my god, like, I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his, oh my god, like, I don't know, por Dios, por gracias de Dios, I had my wallet next to me, like my whole purse, and those like that little small ass shit decided not to steal my wallet. Oh my god, I would have grabbed my heel and like whoop the out of that nigga. But like, whatever, right? But no or nothing. Y'all don't know how good it felt to say like out loud, like goddamn, like oh my god, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like I kid you not, I don't know what the fuck came over me. I grabbed that by the neck and I was like, come here, you fucking, and oh my god, like I felt like the world just stopped. Like it was just peace. Like I don't know. And then he was just like even I in my head I was like, damn, te pasaste, because I called him a dog. Like imagine if the downtown were there, they could have beaten my ass. And then he like stops like, you did not just call me a I was like, you're a I was like, oh my god, like you're a and I called you a like world peace and I was like, what the are you gonna possibly say? Like, are you gonna call 911 because I called you a no, right? Oh my god, I don't know, this didn't record, but it was like, I'm kind of glad it didn't record because it was like me expressing how much I hated black people after this. Like, dog, like, let me get a black person on a 911 call tomorrow, especially. You're going to jail. I don't give a you're getting treated like bunch of shit.